I want to say is, to be a Christian, you have to have fun. It's a requirement. It really is. Being a Christian is fun. And I want to thank God for us to come today and just have a little fun.
Amen.
Have a little laugh. Everybody ready to laugh? Also, I want to say, I don't mean to offend anybody. They're just jokes. If it gets on your nerves, just come tell me. I won't use it again. I don't step on anybody's toes. Okay, here we go. I'm always interested in MMA, self-defense. I don't know, because I'm a teenager, I guess. I just love it. I love to be able to get myself out of any situation. Somebody come to me with a knife, I want to know how to get it away from, because, you know, I think it's just cool to me. My dad always said, you know, when you get old, you ain't going to be able to do all that. Right now, I can defeat a man with a knife or anything right now with the pull of a finger. All I got to do is pull that trigger. But, you know, I got to be honorary, so I want to learn it. Well, I went down to my trainer. I had a trainer up Magnolia. He's about this tall and about that wide. No, I'm just kidding. He's this tall and he's real skinny. Little beanpole, man. I went there one day, and you know me, I come up in there. Just got to get to walk. Hey, man, I come and take some lessons. Just got to get that Chuck Norris look. I was like, you want to spar? Wrestle around a little bit? Boy, that dude did everything but the whooshy finger hold on me. Boy, that dude choked me out. He got me in 3 kind of different Chinese, different language arm bars. Boy, that dude whooped me up and down. This stuff isn't like them old Chinese movies. You remember them? Do you want to fight? And this ain't no Karate Kid. I tell you, my teacher can beat us from the 90s. I tell you that right now. Well, actually, last week, this helped me. I remember 18 people tried to jump me. Well, I felt so sorry for myself. They tried to jump, so I thought about everything I done got taught. I swung the elbow, I kicked the leg, I did all kind of, but boy, that was kicking me and hitting me, boy. And I tell you what, boy, they broke me a sweat, about 18 of them. That was the toughest group of kindergartners I've ever fought in my life. I tell you that right now. Them things are doing front flips, back flips, had me in arm bars, one had me in a leg hold, one touched me right here and a pressure point made my arm go like. So while I was running away, I was just kind of floating behind me. They was doing all these back flips, and you can probably tell by now they were all Asian. Well, they was all doing back flips. 2 weeks ago, I went to a kindergarten class, busting the door like I knew I was talking about, and everybody pulled out gold clocks and pointed at me. You probably know who that was. Speaking of fighting, I remember one time my friend, he got a black eye. He got in a fight. That's what you get. When you get in a fight, you get a black eye. That's what it is. You got to tell all your friends, look what I got. You want to see the other guy. Well, he came to school and he was all embarrassed. He was sitting down because before school you got to sit down and rest. So he's sitting there like this, kind of thinking about what happened yesterday. And 2 of my friends are standing right beside him, just staring at that eye. They just like staring at it. I mean, one of them hard stares. He looks up and like, dude, what? Did you look that noticeable? One of my friends looked to my other one. Oh no, it ain't noticeable. I barely see it. Is that a black eye? Oh, okay. Barely noticeable. Well, little did I know, I came off the bus, you know. And I promise you, I didn't know they was trying to cover up. I didn't know he didn't want the black eye to be seen by everybody. I came up in there and I had to say something. I had to say something about it. I don't know, it just, one of the things just hanging off your face, I gotta say something. I was like, hey, who's your friend? He looked up at me, mean face. One of my friends started laughing and then I knew what was going on. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. One of my friends looked at him, he said, does it hurt? Just a little bit, because it looks like it hurt. My friend said, no, it didn't hurt. You know how you got to play it up. No, it didn't hurt, man. I didn't know how to look up. And for some reason, that just ran through my head like 9 times. No, it didn't hurt. No, it didn't hurt. No, it didn't hurt. And all of a sudden, my finger shot up, and I couldn't stop it. I used all the force of my body to stop this one finger. Well, that dude jumped up, I had a longhorn. Ah! to my friend, I said, I think he lied. Next day I came off the bus, we looked like Twinkies, we both had big black eyes. I came, sit down, he comes up to me, he says, hey, does it hurt? I said, yep, sure does. Man, I got one more joke for you, I'm gonna let you go. Us Edmondsons, we're very random people. You'll be surprised what goes to my mind. I mean, everything goes to my mind. I don't even know what goes to my mind right now. I mean, does everybody like sweet potatoes in here?
Yes.
I tell you what, I like sweet potatoes.
I like sweet potatoes.
Which reminds me, we went up north to a preacher and his wife. We ate. I mean, we were sitting there first and we was congregating. And we always like congregating. I get to tell my jokes. That's how I practice. And they invited us over to eat. That was up north now, and I was like, free meal, of course. I was like, yeah, let's go. So we went there, we all sit at the table, they had the dinner all fixed up. We ate the dinner, boy, I was full, it was good food. And then at the end, they put this bowl, looked like orange, like long things like this, and it was orange. And they had them in this bowl, and I was just like, is that dessert? And they're like, yes, it is. You know, they got to speak proper because they're up north. Why, yes, it is. I said, y'all. That's how I talk. But I grabbed one of them things and I just did in it. Yeah. I said, ma'am, what is that? She said, why, that's sweet potato. I said, ma'am, that is no sweet potato. A sweet potato doesn't crunch. A Doritos crunch. This isn't a Dorito, ma'am, or a sweet potato. She said, oh yes, it's a sweet potato. I was like, man, that's not a sweet potato. She said, oh, we don't cook our vegetables because we don't want to cook all the vitamins out of them. I said, ma'am, have you ever got a vitamin pill and opened it and ate it? It's nasty. You know why it's nasty? Because it's got vitamins in it. I said, ma'am, give this sweet potato some water. Now, sweet potato's supposed to come out with a river of gravy in it. Some marshmallows in it. Amen?
Amen.
Woo! I said, ma'am, just put the potato. She said, no, by saving the vitamins in it, you're a lot skinnier. And I said one more thing to her. And this sentence right here, we didn't talk the rest of the night. And it wasn't a fat joke like you think. I'll read all y'all's mind. It wasn't a fat joke, because my mom would beat me if I said something like that. I looked up and I said, sorry, ma'am. I want to cook these sweet potatoes and die fat and happy. Amen. Thank y'all.